Hello, hello, hello. I am filled with so much right now that I don't know necessarily where to start, where to end, where to go, any of that. But I felt inspired to make this video. I was talking to a friend yesterday and just kind of about what humans would call kind of enlightenment. We were talking about what DMT is and whatnot, and what it can bring, and all of that. And he kept asking all these questions, which was wonderful. But it absolutely made me realize, and my answer to most of his questions were, this is a human construct. You're asking questions from a human point of view. And the truth is, we are all celestial, to use human words. Because we are all one. We are all, to use human words again, we are all God. And I don't mean in the biblical sense of God created humans, but that is the truth in the universal source that is everything created us. Wanted to have a playground to play in, to use my dear friend's metaphor. Wanted to have a playground to play in, so the universal source said, ooh, I'm going to create this world, and here I'm going to take this and put this into Cheryl, put this into so-and-so, put this into so-and-so, and picked pieces of the universal source of itself and threw it into humans. And most people live their life believing they are humans and believing all the human constructs, good and bad, right and wrong. Guess what? Those are just human constructs. There really is no good and bad, right or wrong. Everything is an enjoyable experience for the true you, which is the celestial you. We're all in these vessels, these vehicles, so to speak, these bodies that get us through this human existence. And we have this character has been created to drive this vehicle. And that's how the majority of people go through this life, this experience, because that's what it all is. It's an experience. And most people go through it with the character driving the vehicle. But the truth of who we are, the truth of who you are, who I am, we're one. We are the same. We are celestial. Like I said, for lack of a better word, or to use human words. And when you finally kind of awaken, again, human words, to the truth of who you are, the character kind of gets pushed to the passenger seat. And the celestial being is who starts driving this vessel, this body, this vehicle. And that's when the true joy of life, because everything in life is joyful. And when the celestial being, who we truly are, is in the driver's seat, everything is enjoyable. And the character is still there, but it's in the passenger seat. Yes, it may at times, or maybe it's in the back seat, as I'm going to use this analogy, it may at times want a backseat drive. And it tries to backseat drive. But the true you can say, You're backseat driving. I'm in control. So I'm going to drive this. And everything is joyful. That's what this really is. Why we are here is to experience and enjoy. And even the human constructs of what is bad or what is wrong can be enjoyable when the true you, the celestial you, is doing the driving. That doesn't mean that all of a sudden you're going to go out and start murdering people and doing what humans say is bad. Because that's all based on the character who is in the back seat. If you become awakened and you go out and you start killing people, that's because that's what the character in the back seat was designed for. Most of us are inherently good. Most of the characters that have been created to enjoy this experience are inherently good. But that doesn't mean that we're not going to do what humans consider bad things. This goes into a long road of stuff that I will maybe get into in other videos. But what I'm trying to say now is recognize that you are not this human character. You are the celestial being who created this human character. And that's who we all are. And we are all one. And we are all experiencing this beautiful playground, this beautiful existence for enjoyment. Because that's what it's all about. And I will get into all of this more in more videos, obviously. But I just wanted to say that, I don't know what I wanted to say. That realistically, when you stop identifying as the character and start identifying as who you truly are, that's when life, this life that you're living here in this vessel, starts to change. And suffering goes away, and stress goes away, and what you're filled with is just pure enjoyment of what is going on. And we will talk about, in other videos, I will talk about how to kind of go through that, how to get to that point. But that's the basis of what we're really here for, is to experience and enjoy. And there is nothing that happens to this vessel, in this vessel's world, so to speak, that can take away from the enjoyable experience that it all truly is. So keep watching for more videos. Subscribe so you can hear more. Even if you think I'm crazy, subscribe so you can see what other crazy shit I'm going to be talking about. But I'm telling you right now, you do this as we go through more of these videos, your life will change. Your life will become more enjoyable. There won't be stress. There will be everything that happens in humanity. You won't be attached to it, so you will enjoy every bit of it. And I know that may be hard to believe. Subscribe so you can catch the future videos. And I promise you, it will get to the point where everything is enjoyable. And no, you're not going to be a horrible human being because of it, because that is a human construct. Anyways, so that's it for now. Subscribe, You can see more videos, and we'll go more into this as more videos comes out. But know that it is not only possible, it is where you are headed. Especially if you're here watching this, that's where you're headed, is to get to the point where life is an enjoyable experience. Period. End of story. We'll talk to you next time.